Hi everyone, it's Nasiri Suzan from Above and Beyond Consulting and Sounds Like Health. On this video, I wanted to talk to you about clearing your energy. A lot of people want to clear their personal energetic space, so that I would say your energy field out around your body. And other people want to clear their house, their yard, their business, their garage, their vehicle. There's lots of ways that you can clear unloving energy out of your space. Today, we're going to talk about your building space. So, your house, your home, garage, your vehicles, your business. Along those lines, there's a couple of things you can do. So one of the easy ways is with rose water, and you can just walk through and spray rose water, and that does a clearing. If you have a space where you hold workshops and people are doing transformational work a lot in there, then that space you want to do a little deeper cleansing versus just spraying with rose water. As a sound healer, I would have people say to me, can't you just do it with sound? Yes, you can do it with sound. Again, I think it's a really good idea on a regular basis to do a deeper clearing in your home. I'm going to say home now because I'll use my own home as a reference. So I have people come to my house for meditation or a fire on moon occasions, and they're working on their stuff, they're letting go, they're releasing stuff. And when that's happening, you want to clear that space because that stuff that they're releasing actually can accumulate. Even if you're doing sound work and you're using bowls or crystals and things like that to clear your space, it can still get overwhelming for those tools, and it's always helpful to have something that does it on a deeper level. So what I want to talk about is how you can clear your house using a sage stick or some other form of herb, like sweetgrass is another one that people use. This is what I'm calling a sage stick. So as you can see, it's the sage plant, and then it was pulled off and dried, and then it was all bunched together and wrapped up with yarn. When you burn this, you're going to set it on fire and let it get a good flame, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute. And then once it's going, you want to blow it out. I also use something to catch any embers that might fall off of it because I'm actually moving it around and chanting a mantra. So I use something like this. So one of those big shells. And I have another one in there. I don't know if you saw that, but so I will use that just to catch that. Depends on how quickly it's burning. So let me demonstrate how you would light that. Okay, so here's the sage stick, and you would just light it like this, and you can see it's starting to smoke already. I prefer California sage. It's got a different smell. It's a little stronger than some other kinds, but I really like it. Okay, so that's a good enough flame to demonstrate for you. So I would blow that out. And as you can see, it's smoking. So then I have what is a smudge fan. I actually made mine. So you don't have to go out and buy a smudge fan. You can make one of your own, okay? And then I would waft the smoke or direct it with the fan, especially into corners of the room. If the door in the room is open, then before you leave the room, you want to shut that door. Make sure you get behind the door. You can also do that, okay? You get the idea on how this works, okay? Great. So I'm going to put that down. So how do you put it out? Well, you can put it out by tamping it on the ground, either on dirt or on cement. You can put it in whatever you're using to catch your embers or ash. You can put it in there and it should go out. Sometimes it'll burn a little longer, so I tend to tamp it and make sure that most of it's out because I don't like to waste my sage. So, and if I'm doing a big house, I cleared a friend's house. It had 3 floors. So the basement, the first floor, the second floor. And that took almost the whole stick by the time I was done. I also did front and back porches and patios, the backyard, the front yard, the vehicles, the garage. So I actually did her whole house for her. And there was just a big change happening in her world. And that's when you want to do stuff like that. If and if you've done a workshop or something and you've had a bunch of people in your house, like I said. So it's still going a little. The other thing I do when I'm saging is I use the violet flame mantra, and you can say that. I will put the written words for that on my website, and you can download that, or you can send me an email at soundslikehealth@gmail.com. That's SOUNDSLIKEHEALTH at gmail.com. All lowercase, no spaces, no dots, nothing. Soundslikehealth@gmail.com. And I will send you a return email that has the written words for the Violet Flame mantra. That's the one that I work with when I'm doing clearing in my house. And so this is how it goes. I am the cosmic ray of forgiveness and the violet transmuting flame of any and all unloving energy. In God's most holy name, I am. Now, if you don't believe in God, work with it. I don't know any other way to change that. I, however, didn't like the word negative energy, so I changed it to unloving energy. I also found that when I was clearing the energy field in my house, I also started chanting the mantra, so I put it to my own like song in my head. So I will share that with you. And if you decide that you would like to purchase the MP3 of my doing the mantra, you can do that as well by sending me an email at soundslikehealth@gmail.com, and I can send you the MP3. There is a slight charge for that, and I'll be happy to discuss that by email with you, and that payment can be processed through PayPal. So when I put that mantra to sound, the way I do it is like this. I'll give you a demo. And I suggest that you do this. So take time to get centered, take a few deep breaths, close your eyes when you do that, let go of everything that might be distracting or happening in your world, and just come back to the center of source. Take another deep breath before you start. I'm the cosmic ray of forgiveness and the violet transmuting flame of any and all unloving energy. In God's most holy name, I am the cosmic ray of forgiveness and the violet transmuting flame of any and all unloving energy. In God's most holy name I am. I am the cosmic ray of forgiveness and the violet transmuting flame of any and all unloving energy. In God's most holy name I am. So that's how I do it. Another thing I want to mention is intention. Intention is really important, whatever kind of work you're doing. So when I'm doing this, I set an intention beforehand to clear the energetic space. But then I also intend what I want to bring into that space, because when you remove something, it creates a vacuum and it attracts something else into it. So I want to be really clear about what I'm attracting back into that. And I would specifically state, so I might do some kind of opening thing before I do a clearing and ask for golden light of love and blessing and joy, prosperity and abundance. You can bring in the energy of whatever is up for you at that point in time, that's going to balance out what's happening with unloving energy. Okay, well, this is the third time I've tried to make this video on this, and my house is getting a great clearing in the meantime. So thank you for joining me. Yay! I hope you found some of this helpful. Stay tuned.